It's worth saying that 100% Open is there are two co-founders, and myself and colleague David, and there's another associate based in California. So there are three of us in the core team. But the spin-off has been hugely exciting and liberating in a number of different ways. Frustrating too, partly because it was, I don't think anybody knew how to do this. So we were all, myself and David, NESTA, we were all trying to figure out how to do this, and it was, there wasn't a book that we could buy and just follow the rules. But increasingly, I think, for the things that we're trying to do, there's never a book where you can just follow the rules. So in a way, it's a microcosm of what open innovation represents. I think I'm loving the freedom of kind of being my own boss and following my own kind of my own instincts, if you will. And that's I have worked freelance before, but I've never kind of trying to create something quite in the way that I am now, and so yeah, I'm kind of loving that freedom. If I'm honest, I guess I miss a little bit the security, obviously kind of financial, but more social, that an organisation around you can bring. But as I said earlier, I have a whole range of different communities, and I feel like I have more conversations going on than I can really engage with. So actually, I'm not short of company, and financially we're getting there. So it feels exciting, and it feels like we're riding we're a little bit ahead of the game, not massively, but we're a little bit ahead of the game in a space that a lot of people are interested in. So it feels quite exciting. As somebody, Mark Earls, who's a good guy, said to me recently, it's lonely at the front of the train, and so I think we're a bit at the front of the train, but other people are catching up, but that keeps us on our toes as well. So yeah, no, it's exciting, and I'm really glad I've got the opportunity. I'm glad to NESTA, because there's no way I could have done this had I not had the experience I had at NESTA, and also NESTA supported us in a number of ways. So I feel very lucky. I think, well, there's a number of questions there. How do we find them? It's going out and having conversations. It's going to events. It's putting stuff out on blogs and online, and partly it's people responding to, I guess, what I'm putting out and what I have to say, or partly it's people kind of recognising some of the issues that we've been talking about, and me coming with some thoughts about, or some responses, and starting a conversation. So I think it starts with conversations on and offline. I guess we offer three things. We offer experience of having been playing in this space for 4 years or more, so we can bring some of that experience to the table. I think we bring a very broad network of investors, government, small companies, large companies, universities, which is relatively unique, not that unique, but and by virtue of the fact that we're outside, we also just bring a kind of different, a different perspective, and it's easier sometimes to tackle these things with an external person kind of helping you along, just as you're asking me questions and I'm responding. I think that's our role in a way. I mean, I must say a lot of our work is quite project based, so we're organising meetings and following up and writing notes, and it's all quite standard stuff, nothing unique in that per se, but it's keeping calm under pressure when things start going perhaps not as people as expected, and it's obviously doing the planning you can in advance to manage as much of that, but also just being agile and that a confidence in responding to some of that stuff, which comes from experience. So yeah, I think that's what we're offering.